Do you love where you live? People in Oklahoma might think they live in the best place in the state. After all, you wouldn't spend your life somewhere you truly didn't love, right? Not always. In fact, a Pew Research study determined that almost half of Americans would rather live somewhere else than they do now. Well, if you're in one of the Oklahoma cities we're about to highlight, odds are you don't want to go anywhere. The goal today is to analyze the best cities in Oklahoma to live. How did we do it? Well, we looked at the places with low crime, great jobs, great weather, affordable housing, and solid schools. We even looked at short commute times. You might be surprised by the results. So pull up a chair and put a smile on your face as we look at Oklahoma's best cities! Our first stop on our tour of Oklahoma's best city starts in Moore. While lots of people in Oklahoma might be like, "Are you kidding me?" When you look at the data, it's actually a great place to live. Crime's the 5th lowest in the state, and they have the 3rd best public schools in Oklahoma. Plus, more residents are in the top 10 for income levels. Our next best city to live in Oklahoma is Yukon. The unemployment rate here is really low. It's really safe in Yukon, and the housing market's great. And if you like sunny days, this is your place. It's the kind of place where you can just chill, yo. However, the public schools aren't as good here as they are in other districts, so your kids may not be getting the best education. Continuing our best city tour of Oklahoma brings us to Broken Arrow. This awesome city ranks 10th in income levels, 3rd in school spending, and there's hardly any vacant homes. That means lots of people want to live here. Crime's really low and the public schools are great. If you live in Broken Arrow, you're probably straight chillin'. If you're looking for a great place to live, you might want to consider Alva. Believe it or not, Alva families command some of the highest incomes in the state, and people here are pretty cheerful. Plus, each Alva school kid gets about $1,000 more each than the state average. It sure beats some of the other middle of nowhere places in Oklahoma you could call home, that's for sure. Mustang comes in as the 6th best city to live in Oklahoma. While there are a ton of places in Oklahoma where people are very backwoods, you won't find that here, where residents earn on average the 3rd highest incomes overall. Mustang is 7th lowest for crime too. However, the bad side of this area is commute times. There aren't too many other places in Oklahoma where you'll sit in the car longer going to or from work. Despite the fact that many people haven't considered it before, Piedmont is actually a great place to live. Families are comfortable here and the housing market's doing just fine. And it seems just about everyone in Piedmont is in a great mood all the time. No surprises here that Owasso is one of the best places to live in the state. Owasso takes number 1 in 3 categories. It's the safest place to live, the unemployment rate's the lowest in the state, and surprisingly, commute times aren't that bad. And if you don't have a job here, it's because you refuse to work. Where's the 3rd best city to live in Oklahoma? You might be surprised to hear it, but it's Bixby. Not only is Bixby one of the most beautiful cities in the state, it has great schools and low crime. Plus, it's not very crowded. And if you want to get away to a bigger city, it's easy. Yeah, people in Bixby have it made. This may not be a popular opinion either, but when you look at the data, Edmond is the 2nd best city you can live in Oklahoma. People here are really successful, and folks in Edmond earn pretty decent salaries, thank you very much. That means you can retire a lot earlier. Plus, you don't have to watch your back all the time, since crime's really low. And where's the best city to live in Oklahoma? That would be Jenks. Surprised? Households in Jenks are in the top 10 when it comes to average incomes. And not only do Jenks folks have great salaries, most of them have great jobs. Plus, you have a ton of stuff to do within a short drive. Factor in lots of fun, low crime, and lots of friendly people, and you've got one hell of a place to call home. If you live in Jenks or in any of the other Oklahoma cities we mentioned, congratulations. You certainly have a reason to smile.